Welcome to Linux Overdose, episode 15, part 2. Today is May the 19th, 2016, and this is continuance of Fedora 23 Xfce. And I'll go ahead, I already got boot up into it, and you can see that I have it full screen now. There's a few steps to do to get this to full screen, and I'll explain this. First, you got to I went ahead and shrunk it. First, you have to install this guest edition. When you click on this, you will download an ISO, and then there's a script to run to get the guest VirtualBox working. And there's a few steps you had to. First, you got to install a few things before you install the before you actually run this guest edition CD image. Let me see. I'll go to my bash history. And you definitely have to have this installed, make and Gcc. And you don't use yum anymore. The default command now is dnf, which is define yum. So you always have to run sudo, and sudo's already installed. So you install make and gcc, and you also have to install this kernel -devel. You don't have to do this other extra command really. I was just doing a few things and trying to figure out what worked and what didn't. And you also have to install this dkms. After you install this and download the guest edition, then you can run the script, which is the script here, and you still will not get full screen. And the reason why is the newest version of Xorg is installed on this distro 23. You actually gotta go one version back of Xorg to get full screen. For some reason it will not work with the newest version at this time. And to go back a version is this command right here, is which I don't understand what all this is other than you downgrading the Xorg X11 server Xorg. And after you do that, do a reboot. I think you have to update the kernel, which is right here. Update kernel after you downgrade it. Then after you do that, then you can run this script and reboot, and you'll have full screen. So those are all the steps I took to get full screen, and it works great. And this is only if you're in VirtualBox, and probably as a guest VirtualBox too. So you don't have to do this if you install it straight up. So these are just extra steps you got to take to get the full screen. And the default, let's get out here. The default browser was, let's go to the internet here, is MIDORI is the default browser. And it's okay, but I wouldn't recommend using it as a daily use of surfing the internet. Either Firefox, Chrome is at least the top two you want. Either use either or. Of course, there's Opera and all those, and plus you can get this one working great. I don't think Flash is installed, so you have to do something because Flash doesn't work right now. Of course, I can figure that out or whatever, but I just went ahead and installed Firefox, and it worked right out of the box, the Flash and all that stuff. So I did install that. So we'll go back here a little bit, which you can see that I installed that with sudo dnf install Firefox. And I noticed we don't have no group user group to add user groups and stuff. And to do that, you have to install this system config users. And to run it is just system config users. So that's to graphically add other groups to your Linux distro, if you want to. Reason I did this because I thought I can change auto login, because right now I have to log in, and I always like auto log in, and there wasn't no option to do that, but at least there was option to option to add the group and stuff. So right here I open it up for you. I don't think I typed it in right. And right here it is. Of course, there's me right here, and you can add other users and add other groups. So, because if you notice here is under system here, there is no add user or nothing right here. So that's how I figure out. So that's how I figure out how to run this. You got to install it, and I'm sure there's commands to do it, but I just did it the graphical way. And there was no option to do auto login. So auto login, I had to edit. This. So go ahead and run it. And then all I did was uncomment something and then add, if I find it here, of course I already passed it. Don't see it now. Oh, right here. Yeah, right here. This was comment out. It's just that auto login dash users equal, and it was just blank. So I uncomment, put my username in, reboot, and now it's auto login. So that's how you do the auto login. So now I got auto login, which I like. I don't like to have to sign in a password to get. I just like to boot up and get busy. So okay, and there's a few other things now that I change. I'll go ahead and get this big again. Is I put the Whisker menu instead of the application menu up here. I didn't like the application menu whatsoever, so I went ahead and delete that. Was panel, add new items. The one that was up there originally. Here's the Whisker menu is what I got now, but that wasn't the default one. The default one was application menu. That was the default one up here, and all I did is just right click up there, remove it, and then I add this, the Whisker menu. So I changed that, and because you can just right click and you can remove it, and then you can add another one. And then here I change, I deleted the default browser and then added this, and to add that in is you can't, it's not here for a browser. Everything else I put in here is right here, even the weather. So and then the screenshot and all that, you can add all that to the menu, and then you can just right click and move it. And the weather, you had to set the properties for the weather. And to get this though, is I just I added the Whisker menu here too. And how I add it, I just went here, internet, right click, and add the panel. That way I end up here. So that's how I did that with to add that. So I got that the way I want it. I add the clipboard up here, and how I add the clipboard was gotta figure out how I did that now. Was sessions and startups, and then auto, and then I checked clipboard where clipboard showed up here. And also I went ahead and just took the screensaver lock program out. I just didn't want it. You can leave that there. So I changed that up there, and in the power manager, I think I shut that off here, so I won't have the blank screen or nothing like that. So, because when I watch a movie, I don't want the screen turned black or have to move the mouse all the time. It's just a pain. And all that stuff is good for a laptop. This is a desktop. And I'm trying to figure out what else I change here. I think that's it. So, oh yeah, the time. I noticed that when you install it, you did have choice for 24-hour or 12-hour, and I missed it when I was installing. So there was an option there. But you can go here, right click, go to properties, and in the format, and change to this one. The default one was this one. So I was still able to change it even after I missed it while I was installing it, because I prefer 12-hour over 24-hour. So we'll go ahead and these are just the default, everything that's installed, other than I installed on the Firefox. So, and I'm going to show you we do have a GUI package manager. which is the very bottom one, which is called Yum Extender. Now you gotta be careful to when you update. You don't want to update Xorg, or you go back to a smaller screen. So at this time, you don't want to upgrade Xorg till it's till they fix it, or till the bug's gone. Because you can see here, well, it got other things I can install. But yeah, I definitely don't want to do the Xorg whatsoever. So I can install the rest of the stuff if I want, and I just check it and then apply install. So I don't know why the wireless. I'm not even using wireless. And what's this? DNS packages. And there's an update for that. So that's about it. So I can update everything. I just go ahead and update everything but Xorg. Some of the stuff I don't need. Okay, update the Linux form, the DNF utility, and that. And that's all I want. And then press apply. And then everything that will be installed. And now it's installed, so okay. Or everything was downloaded, now it's installed. Oh, it's downloading packages now. So it does have a GUI. If you don't want to, then go through the terminal and sudo DNF. Let's see. Say yes to this. And I'll go ahead and install something through here. All right. So I got everything updated except the XR, which I don't want to do. So, and the packages, we just go to all. That's including everything's installed and everything I haven't installed. That's in these packages. So at least you have a GUI package manager if you want it. And then and we just install some kind of game. Something simple. I guess green means it's installed. Black is not installed. So, well, we'll just put chess. And we'll do the dream chess again. And then press apply. And it's installed. We're done. That was fast. Oh, okay. Alright, and that's done. And we'll see if it shows up right away. And it shows up. Click. And there it is. We got it. So that's how you do the GUI. And everything seems to work alright. And I explained how to do get the big screen on it. So that's about it. I don't know what my next episode will be. I'll mix something up before we go to the next one, which is Manjaro, which I have installed that on my laptop, so it's simple. I don't know which DE I'll go with. Well, the one I got on my laptop is actually a window manager, JWM, which is Joe's window manager, which actually is pretty good. I like it, and I don't know. That's probably what I wouldn't show you how to install. I guess I'm not sure if that's what I'm gonna do or whatever the default one is. But this is basic setup. It looks good, and that's how easy it is to get Linux and try to, you know, figure whatever small problems you have and get going. So like I said, everything works here. The fonts weren't too bad. I think I enlarged them just a little bit, and but that's it right there. So we'll go ahead and get out of here, and I'll go ahead and end this. And episode 16, I might just talk about more about Linux and maybe how I use Google, and I don't know. I'll think of something, and then I'll jump into Manjaro. So I'll go ahead and end this, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.